Hi, welcome to my latest update for December, January, and February. It's going to be 3 months, three borders. So, the main focus of this update is going to be my time spent working my firsts. This is my first time in Finland, my first time working abroad, my first time working a season, and my first time working in hospitality, being a waitress and a bartender. I'm going to discuss the experiences I've had during December, January, and February to date, and later my thoughts on the career break so far, as well as deliver an important milestone in my career break to discover my purpose. Occasionally, I got sent to work at a remote outdoor activities site on Santa days during December. So I seized the opportunity to go in search of Santa. I was taken to a tiny cabin in the woods where I got to see the big man in red myself and get my photo taken with him. And then for the icing on the cake, I also got to see a reindeer sleigh up close. This was a very happy day. I was offered the opportunity to go snowmobiling, which again, I snapped up, made it to 28 kilometers per hour, and I didn't crash into any trees. So yay! Some of my lunch breaks were spent riding sleighs and tobogganing with elves. First time ever. Best lunch breaks ever. I enjoy building relationships with guests, and it's so nice for both of us when they see me at another site and then they see me back again at the hotel the following day. It's like meeting old friends again. I also really like talking about the local area and the features like Karmos Polar Night. I actually experienced the 24-hour polar night on 21st of December in Lapland, and it was great. My friend and I went for a hike to a local viewpoint on a hill. The views were so beautiful, and it was great to hike from dawn until dusk in just a few hours. I achieved one of the main things I looked to do in Lapland, and that was to celebrate New Year's Eve in Finland. I socialised with friends, I got to see the fireworks at the lodge, and then again 1 hour later in Sweden on the bridge with an amazing multi-point fireworks display, capped off by an incredible appearance of the Northern Lights. So happy, and hello 2025! So, the career break milestone for January 2025. Several people are now suggesting I'd make a great tour guide, and honestly, I feel a bit of an affinity with that role. So, I'm now actively looking for tour guide roles from May 2025. I like talking to people and I like sharing travel experiences or knowledge about a product, place, or experience. Two chefs, a receptionist, and a housekeeper and a waitress went to Tromsø in Norway on an amazing mini break, and we swapped roles there. We ate amazing food, including a sushi buffet. We tried whale meat and moose meat, and we found some other great cafes in Tromsø. We stayed in an incredible Airbnb, a beautiful house right by the sea with a hot tub and a sauna. We spent our evenings chatting, laughing and relaxing in these. It was amazing. We also saw the rare phenomenon of polar stratospheric clouds outside the house. We saw the fjords of Norway, frozen waterfalls, we saw jellyfish and seals at the aquarium, the most northerly McDonald's in the world. My friend taught me how to play darts, and I was surprised to find I was pretty good at it. We discovered the cathedrals and some lovely street art and the harbour. So many great experiences in Norway. The following day we set off again, and this time we headed to Levi, a ski resort village about 2 hours away, to look around and have some food, after first stopping off at the famed 50-cent souvenir store for donuts, coffee, some doggy cuddles, and a bear picture. Before heading to Arctic Sauna World for 4-element themed saunas, and I embraced the legendary Finnish sauna experience to dip into the ice plunge pool. The trip was made perfect by the appearance of the lively northern lights. I'd taken an extra couple of days off after the trip and they were brilliant. I got finally to go on the snowmobile tour to the Fell Point, about 1 hour away, for views over the 3 borders of Sweden, Finland and Norway. The trip was incredible, but the cold was around minus 40 degrees on the mountain and it was excruciatingly cold and painful. In February, the job hunting admittedly is not going well, but I'm trying to keep a positive thought. All I need is someone to give me a chance to prove myself as a tour guide, so fingers crossed. I'm loving working on the bar and doing restaurant front of house. I realised I really like changing beer kegs. I joined a snowshoeing excursion and really enjoyed it. I learned a lot about the local landscape, wildlife and climate and had a lot of fun. I even made my first snow angel. Even in such a remote place, 300 kilometres north of the Arctic Circle, we can still have a lot of fun. I've realised that working in hospitality is probably not for me. I do well at it, I like the work, picking up new skills and the varied shifts, the environment, the guests, and especially my teammates. But this industry doesn't feel like the right fit for me. I've loved doing seasonal work and would absolutely work another season again elsewhere. So finally, I'm proving myself in hospitality. Remember that I'm here to work to top up my savings. I'm making amazing memories and thoroughly enjoying socialising in the community here. On a final note, I've booked the last few bits of my Japan tour this month. Super excited. See you on my next update.